So, our first speaker is a gentleman who is a wonderful photographer, and he has so much heart. His favorite conversation is also love. So, Marty Moran is the gentleman who is at the heart of Whitehot Headshots. He's also an author, and more spectacularly, he's a husband of more than 50 years and absolutely loves and adores his wife. I have heard so much about his wife. So I would like you to please put your hands together and welcome Marty Moran.
Hi, everybody. One thing about me is I love love. Now, your foundation starts with, everybody has a different foundation, right? So you have to start someplace. All of us have foundations that are built. Now, in my case, my foundation starts with God first. If my funnel starts with Him, then the love that He has for me flows downward. And that's the reason why I can say my beautiful bride, who I've been married almost 52, it'll be 52 next month, she's very important to me. So if I don't love her right, all my other relationships stink. And then the third part of that love thing is, guess what? I love you guys. Now that's going to sound kind of weird coming from somebody talking about business. But in business, I can share more about that in a minute, but we have to love each other. If we're not, we're spending our time judging each other, correct? I don't want to spend my time doing that. In my business, you all know that have been to see me, you know I study eyes. And eyes are what? The window to the soul, right? So I want to share that when I'm talking to people and they come to see me, I want them to feel the love that I feel. So I can tell when you're sitting in front of my camera whether you love me or you're trying to sell your junk to me. I know the difference. I can tell. And I'm telling you, some of you in this room would start out and you'd look like you're selling junk to me until we start working at it. There's several in here who have had headshots from me. And that's the whole idea behind it. I want my business to be a place where you feel loved. So I expand from that all the way through everything else that I do. But let me tell you something. There's a big nugget in this room that we can, if we get a hold of, it's a big nugget. And imagine for a minute that your love is this big. Okay, just imagine. You'll all stretch it out. That's how big your love can be. Now, if your love is really big, guess what happens? You find room in your hearts for all these people in this room. But when your love starts diminishing with people, what happens the opposite way? We start judging people. Well, this one, I don't like blondes. I don't like redheads. But I absolutely love silver. Because she's silver-haired beauty. She went from yellow to silver. But here's the thing about love. If you love people, your mind is less cluttered in business. We're business people. We have to learn how to love people and not judge who comes in and out of our doors. I don't really care. If you have love in your heart toward people, guess what's going to happen? More people are going to come see you because you're not spending so much time in your eyes judging what they're wearing, how they look, how they smell. It doesn't really matter. If we really love people, guess what? It's going to change our perspective. So inside of your own hearts, figure out what's really important to you. Is it about loving these people or just selling your junk to these people? Because if you don't love them, you're just selling junk to people, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much.